Assalamu alaikum. This is Abu Taher. My ID 21107371109. My assigned topic is the overview of the last monetary policy of Bangladesh Bank. The last monetary policy is in the fiscal year 2023 to 2024. Let's talk about it. The Bangladesh Bank, the Central Bank of Bangladesh, has not yet declared its monetary policy for October 2024. However, I can provide you with an overview of the last monetary policy announced in July 2024. I will describe about the summary of the monetary policy now. The last monetary policy focused on maintaining macroeconomic stability while supporting economic recovery. The key objectives were price stability, means controlling inflation within a tolerable level. Then promoting economic growth, means stimulating investment and consumption. Ensuring financial stability, means maintaining a healthy banking system. Then I will describe about the policy measures included here. Interest rate adjustments. The central bank maintained a flexible monetary stance, allowing interest rates to be market determined. Then liquidity management, ensuring adequate liquidity in the banking system to support economic activities. Then exchange rate management, maintaining a flexible exchange rate regime to absorb external shocks. Then I will describe about the significant changes compared to the last monetary policy. Monetary policy statement maintained continuity with previous policies. There were some notable changes. Include increased policy rate. Also, we can also tell it repo rate. One of the primary shifts is an increase in the policy rate by 50 basis points. This adjustment is aimed at curbing inflationary pressures, particularly in response to global fuel price hikes and domestic supply chain issues. The previous policy maintained a more accommodative stance with lower interest rates to stimulate post-pandemic recovery. Tighter liquidity conditions. To complement the rate hike, the Bangladesh Bank has reduced liquidity support measures introduced during the pandemic. The last policy offered extensive liquidity support to sectors heavily impacted by COVID-19. In contrast, the 2024 policy reflects a gradual withdrawal of these measures, signaling a move towards normalizing monetary conditions. Stricter regulation on non-performing loans. The issue of non-performing loans remains a concern, and the 2024 policy has introduced stricter measures to monitor and reduce NPL. Compared to the previous policy, there is now a more stringent framework for loan recovery and bank supervision. Then inflation targeting. The inflation target has been slightly revised upwards, reflecting the challenges posed by external factors such as the rise in global commodity prices. The previous policy focused on a tighter inflation range, whereas the new policy allows for a more flexible approach while still aiming to bring inflation under control. Okay, then I will describe about the tools used by Bangladesh Bank in the monetary policy. The Bangladesh Bank employs various tools to implement its monetary policy, including open market operation, buying or selling government securities to influence the monetary supply, uh, discount rate, the interest rate charged by the central bank to commercial banks for short-term loans, reserve requirements, the minimum amount of deposits that banks must hold as reserves, moral suasion, using persuasion and guidance to influence the behavior of banks and financial institutions. Then policy reforms. I will describe about the policy reforms needed as my point of view. While the Bangladesh Bank has been making efforts to maintain macroeconomic stability, there is always room for improvement. Some suggested policy reforms include strengthening financial supervision, enhancing the oversight of financial institutions to prevent risk and maintain stability, promoting financial inclusion, expanding access to financial services for the underserved population, then developing the capital market, depending and broadening the capital market to provide alternative financing options, then improving financial literacy, raising awareness among the public about financial matters. It is important to note that the specific policy reforms needed may vary depending on the evolving economic circumstances and challenges faced by Bangladesh. Thank you so much.